And now, from Fox 55 News, Sports Director Justin Prince with the area's most local sports.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Well, it's finally here. The chase for a blue ring and an Indiana girls basketball state title begins tonight. Sectional play tips off all around the state, and we've got action from all across the 260. We're going to start things up in Middlebury. This one was a good one. Class 4A, Sectional 4, 4A number 16 Warsaw facing number 7 Northridge. Tigers took this matchup just a few weeks ago. Third quarter, Tigers up the entire way. Brooke Winchester, big reason why. Gets the rebound in the putback, 22 points, 19 rebounds. It's a 6-point Warsaw lead heading to the fourth. But here come the Raiders. Final minute of play, great ball movement. Sabrina Miller for 3. Northridge with their first lead of the game. It's 55-53. Next Warsaw possession, Jocelyn Bricker showing off the bag. Scores to tie the game with just 22 seconds left, but what can the Raiders dial up? Morgan Cross driving. Gabby Gates on the backdoor cut. She feeds her, lays it in with 2 seconds left for the win. And Northridge takes a thriller, 57-55. Warsaw season comes to an end. They finish the year 14-8. All right, up next in 4A, Snyder and Northrop battling in Sectional 5. Who's advancing to the next round? Northrop lost to Snyder by 33 earlier in the year. They weren't going down by that margin tonight. Nia Bell, 3-ball, puts the Bruins up by 2, but how about Sierra Sims? Answers with a 3 of her own. She finished with 17. Panthers back up 1 after the bucket. Back on the attack for Northrop, Lexi Castater, the future Valpo commit, with the J. She had 34 tonight. But Snyder escaping a close one. Sierra Sims, the pick and roll with Tia Finizzi. Panthers win 64-60. They're going to face DeKalb Friday at 7:30. All right, next quarterfinal match in Class 4A. Sectional 5, Carroll Chargers fighting with the East Noble Knights. First quarter, we go under a minute, all tied at 11. Jersey Paul escapes pressure, finds Maddie Gothrop, who knocks down the mid-range jumper. Carroll takes a 13-11 lead. But how about the quick answer from East Noble? Addison Denning with the nice dime to Peyton Quake. She had a team-high 16. It's a tie game at the end of 1. Second quarter, check out the hands by the sophomore Kate David. Gets the steal, takes it down for the deuce. East Noble goes up 3, but Carroll escaping a close one. Ava Myers, 12 points for the home squad. Chargers win 45-43. They're going to face Northside in the semifinals on Friday. All right, staying in Class 4A, we head to Columbia City for Sectional 6 play. The host Eagles, number 3 in Class 4A, taking on Wayne. The Eagles, getting whatever they wanted early in this one. First quarter, Addie Baxter just dribbling through the entire Wayne team, gets 2 of her 21 to go. A little bit later, pass inside here to Molly Baker. You can give her the bucket in tight. She pitched in with a dozen tonight. C-City started the game on a 15-0 run. Wayne would settle down a touch after that. Khalees Collins to the cup. She had 10, but C-City too good tonight. Kendra Sheets, a big reason why. Lethal from deep, just lethal. 7 threes in the ball game. She finished with a game-high 23 points, all of those coming in the first half. Eagles roll 68-38. They're going to see Huntington North in the next round Friday at 6. Other side of the bracket, 4A number 10 Homestead taking on Southside in the first round of sectional play tonight. Picked this one up second quarter. Southside trying to keep this one close. Kamani Grayson splashing the 3-ball. She had 13, but they needed a lot more. Later, Maya Epps, you're going to see her force the turnover here. She takes it back for 2 of her 10 points. But the star of the night was Gabby Helsum. Epps leading the break, finds Helsum, and she's going to pull from deep. 28 points tonight, cashed in 5 threes. She outscored Southside by herself. Others they did pitch into. Emma Royce pulling from distance. The future St. Francis Cougar added 5, and Homestead rolls 82-24. They're going to face New Haven Friday at 7:30. All right, let's bump down to Class 3A. Sectional 20 action at West Noble High School. Lakeland taking on Wawasee tonight. Warriors starting out hot in this one. Lucy Wilkinson cashing in 3 of her 10 points. Wawasee takes a 10-3 lead in early goings. But Lakeland hanging right with them early. Kara Shakow with the answer from the long line on the other end. Lakers cut the lead down to 4 after a quarter of play, but it was all Wawasee the rest of the way. Ava Couture rattles home the triple. Warriors roll tonight 42-16. They're going to see Fairfield in the late game Friday nights. Moving to Sectional 21 in Class 3A, Angola Hornets, Leah Lions squaring off at Garrett High School. Lions won by 8 back in December. Second half, Angola with the lead, not for long. Abby Bovey cans a 3. Lions take the lead by 2. Other end we go, Kylie Caswell gets it at the top, blows by her defender for the deuce, ties the game up at 20. And talk about a back and forth one tonight. Leah Chappelle taking her time on the baseline, gets the scoop shot to go off the glass, but the Hornets, hey, they get their revenge tonight. Caswell, money all night long, 24 points. Angola gets the dub, 50-43. They're going to see Concordia Friday nights. All right, checking in on Sectional 24 at Yorktown. Jay County takes down the hosts, Tigers, 56-48. Pats move on to see Delta Friday night at 6 o'clock. And now we move on to Class 2A. To Eastside we go. Sectional 35 between Central Noble and your host Blazers. Eastside's Paige Traxler starting things hot. Hits the 3, scores the first 5 for the Blazers. They get out to the early lead, but from there it's pretty much all Cougars through the first half. You can credit Taylor Custer with the spark. She hits this 3 to give the Cougs a 6-point lead, forces an Eastside timeout, and then just a few minutes later, Custer, pump fake, buries another 3. She had 15 tonight to lead the Cougars, stretches that lead to double digits. They lead by 18 at half. Eastside just 1 point in the second quarter. Blazers do battle back, but it's not nearly enough. CN hangs on 47-42. They're on to face Prairie Heights Friday at 7:30. Stangen Butler, Churubusco facing off with Westview on the other side of the bracket. Warriors got out to the hot start thanks to some early scoring. Hope Fortner hits the 3. Scores her first points of the game, gives Westview a 7-point lead. Other end we go, Alyssa Eby steps up, she drains a 3-pointer herself. That big bucket cuts the deficit down to 6 just before half, but less than a minute to go before the break. Brianne Corey sinks the layup, 2 of her 23 on the night. Fourth quarter we go now, Busco down 10, Bridget Timbrook hitting the 3, keeps them in this ball game. But in the end, the Eagles just couldn't keep up with Westview. Warriors take this one 51-42. They advance to take on Fremont Friday at 6. All right, elsewhere in Class 2A, Sectional 36 at North Miami. Wabash's season comes to an end. Apaches fall to Winnemac 51-46. They finish the year 11-12. In Sectional 37 at South Adams, Bluffton upends Manchester by 10. They're going to see Lures Friday night at 6. Meanwhile, the host Starfires, they take down Adams Central 51-39. They'll face Whitco in the nightcap on Friday. Dropping down to 1A, Sectional 51 at Lakewood Park. The host Panthers taking on Elkhart Christian. Lakewood Park won by 28 earlier this month. We start the action in the first quarter. Grace Merkel gets the party started with a baseline J. Lakewood Park gets on the board first. Panthers slowly but surely getting things going. Off the miss, Ava McGrade in the right place, right time, gets the putback bucket to go. And then how about some more from McGrade? Jumper on the baseline is pure. Panthers advance to the next round. They win 49-23. They'll face Blackhawk Christian Friday night at 7:30.